Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 6th day of October 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can check out those live spot prices. Looks like gold's up 5 cents, 18.3145. Silver up a penny to 21.18. Platinum down 4.55 to 8.72 even Steven. And palladium down $1.40 to 11.8570. Yep. It's interesting to see how these are pretty much flat ever since Monday, Tuesday's declines. And what are they waiting for? Well, there's a jobs number coming out today. I think will have an impact on the market, but we'll see how that goes. Now you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $8.69. And I do believe if silver goes lower than this, we are going to see a higher premium. And what's interesting is that nobody talks about the premiums at the United States mints. I mean, they're selling 1 ounce silver for $80, right? That's just ridiculous. I mean, is the United States Mint funding all their operation on the backs of the silver stackers? Because it sure seems like it. How about getting us a pricing grid for silver products? That would be amazing. I think that'd be fantastic. Could we ever see that? I don't know, but it sure would be. What do they call it? In the sunlight, right? That's called sunlight, and sunlight. Well, you know what sunlight does. Purifies things, gets things in the open. Now, over here to coinnews.net. This is an article by Mike Unser dated October 4. This says U.S. Mint Sales 2023 Holiday Ornament Debut. All right. Now, we're not going to be talking about that so much. We're going to be talking about that proof set. It is going gonzo again. The initial set of sales data for the most recent duo of holiday ornaments from the United States Mint is now available. Yada, 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 right? Does anybody buy these? I know I love ornaments. I like buying ornaments for the tree. And what's cool is that, the ornaments, how many do you buy a year? Because let's face it, if you have a holiday tree, you can only add maybe 1-2 ornaments per year, right? So they better be pretty special. Released Friday, September 29th, and featuring this year's Native American dollar, prominently depicting Maria Tall Chief, the U.S. Mint's 2023 ornament opened with 3-day sales of $2,905. Simultaneously, their 2023 Mighty Minters ornament, designed for kids, began with sales of $2,046 during the same period. Okay, so clearly the other one here, the Maria Tall Chief ornament, sold about 900 more. All right, now let's keep on keeping on. These sets ranked as the Mint's 3rd and 4th best weekly sellers. And what is the best weekly sellers? Yeah, it's the proof sets from this year. It's really remarkable. The sales start, I can't even focus. I'm sorry. I'm in a fog. These sales starts are lower than last year's holiday ornaments, which feature innovation dollars. They began with 3-day sales of $3,311 and $2,624. Elsewhere, it turned out that the U.S. Marine Corps medal, this was a big hit. This was like, what? Where do these come from? And how do they even have that many negative sales? It's weird. I just wish we had some kind of explanation as to what's going on here. So let's keep on keeping on. Elsewhere, it turned out that the U.S. Marine Corps 1-ounce silver medal, being the top-selling medal in the Mint's Armed Forces silver medal program, at least the 1-ounce, right? Well, I guess for all of them, because the other ones have a mintage limit of 10,000. All right, as mentioned in a previous sales article, was too good to be true. In its second full week of sales since its September 11 release, it has plummeted by 2,256 to 16,452. Isn't that something? Now, here are the Mint's top sellers. This is the top 10 right here. First one, look at that. The proof set sold 11,360. And if my numbers are correct, we're at about 370 total for the total product number, right? So if we're selling 40,000 of proof sets per month, right? This is a goner rather quickly because that's 2 months from now, and they'll be gone by Christmas or the holidays because we're only in the first week of October. And if it's 40,000 for each, well, there's 80,000. And I don't know that there's going to be that many sales, but if this consistently is at this number here, 11,000 to 10,000 per week, that means that this is a goner by, I would say, the end of November or maybe the first couple weeks of December. Now look at this number 2 spot, the 2023 silver proof set sold 3,874. That's pretty robust as well. Now look at, there you go, the U.S. Mint ornament, the Mighty Minter ornament, and then you got the number 5 spot. That's the Proof Morgan silver dollar, sold 1940, and then you've got the Proof Peace silver dollar. All right, but who's buying them? I don't think it's the dealers. Now look at the number 7 spot is the Proof Silver Eagle. That's from earlier this year. Number 8 is the 2023 American Woman Quarters Proof set, sold 616. And would you look at that, the number 9 spot, and that's usually where we're seeing this for that 2022 product, and it is mostly the 2022 uncirculated mint set that we're seeing in the top 10 here for the last couple months. And that sold 614 to a product total of 241,550. And then the 10th spot is that uncirculated American Silver Eagle. I'm telling you, $80 for Silver Eagle. I mean, are they funding all the programs on the back of silver stackers? Because it sure seems like it. How about let's get us a silver pricing grid? That would be fantastic. And how come the I'm not trying to disparage the online articles dealers or anybody like that, but where's a call to keep them honest and keep the sunlight on the specific topics that we're talking about? In its latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 359 numismatic products. Among these products, 106 of them outperformed their sales from the previous week compared to 68 in the prior report. That's amazing, right? Not counting the newest ornaments, 4 products experienced an increase of more than 1,000 units, the same as in the previous report. Meanwhile, 5 products experienced a decline in weekly sales compared to 9 in the previous report. The U.S. Marine Corps 1-ounce silver medal, which was already mentioned, led the reductions by 2,256, followed by the standalone uncirculated Morgan silver dollar, which fell by 56. That's the uncirculated Morgan, right? The other 3 products with declines each slipped by 1 unit only, all right? Or only 1 unit, depending on your grammar. U.S. Mint sales, numismatic products. Below are the tables showing the latest available sales for U.S. Mint numismatic products. The sales period covers from September 25th to October 1st. Products with an asterisk are no longer available or had no reported sales. All right, here we go. Morgan and Peace silver dollars. Yeah, I've highlighted some of the interesting parts here. You look at the bulk 40 coins here. Dealers are not scooping those up anymore, and that's been like that for a couple weeks now. Obviously, there's an uncirculated Morgan silver dollar, lost 55. And these had a complete mintage. What was the mintage on that? 275. And wasn't that a little bit too much? Or is it just enough for everybody who wanted one could get one, right? That's something. And look at these, the Morgan Proof and the Peace Proof. They have, I think, a limit of 400,000. That is something. And will we see these high numbers for next year if we even do have the Peace and Morgan silver dollars for next year? I don't know. But I believe they're struck on commemorative planchets. So if we have commemoratives next year, those planchets all have to be shared with the Morgan and Peace silver dollars. Now here we go. Armed Forces silver medal. Look at that. That's a hit. 12% down. That's the U.S. Marine Corps medal. And then the second place, look at it. It fell actually to the lowest spot on all of it. Look at that. 16.4, 18.6, 16.8. 17.7. Yep, looks like the Air Force has got the top spot, the number 1 spot. Now look at this American Liberty products. I thought this was amazing. Look at that. This is the gold. So is gold, because it's gotten, well, more reasonable lately, are we going to see a lot more gold sales? I think so. I think we're going to see a lot of people purchasing more gold coins from the United States Mint, only because it's getting more reasonably priced. And we do have a pricing grid for gold. We have a pricing grid for platinum and palladium, just not for silver. And that's a bummer in the summer, no doubt about it. No doubt. Let's keep on keeping on. Look at this clad proof set. Look at that. 3.97, almost 4% increase in sales. That is amazing. That's remarkable. And we have an increase of 1.2%. American Women Quarters right there. So basically what I'm showing you here is what people are buying at the United States Mint. Look at the silver proof set, almost 2.5% increase there. Look at that, it's flat there with the American Women Quarters silver proof set from last year. Where did that come from anyway? I thought those were almost all but gone. And what's interesting about the American Women Quarters proof set from this year and last year is that the Mint almost doubled the amount available for 2023 than they did for 2022. The program was definitely a huge success last year, with a lot of people going after them in a big way, but not so much this year after the Mint had increased the mintages considerably, like almost to the point where it was too much, right? Now there's the uncirculated sets, 2022, 614. That's right. Now look at this. Here we go with the ornaments, proof and reverse proof silver eagles, 981 of the proof silver eagle right there. I'm telling you, it's too much money to pay for a silver ounce. $80. So can you wrap your head around that? Does that just seem like a ripoff or what? I mean, I don't see it. I mean, how do they even justify those kind of prices for something that's $25 per ounce on the open market? It's just so sad. You're getting ripped off, I think. That's my opinion. Now, here we go. Proof American Gold Eagle coins. Look at that. I think these aren't really going to have I think they're going to have higher sales next report, because of the price of gold came down, I think, Monday of this week. And I think it's going to further go south the more we get closer to 2024. Maybe all the way into 2024, we could see even lower gold prices, lower silver prices. And would the Mint still charge us, a ridiculous amount of money for precious metals that are $15, $16, $17 per ounce for silver? I think they would. Now, uncirculated American Eagle gold coins, look at that increase. 55 of those, up at 1.07%. And I do appreciate you being here. Listen, if you're not following along, it's okay. I was really sick yesterday, so I'm just still in a little bit of a fog. So please bear with me. Now, here we go. American Palladium Eagle up. Look at that. 92 to a 2% increase. That's incredible. That is something else. I think that's definitely noteworthy, remarkable. And here we go with the American Innovation Dollars for Indiana. These are consistently having a 1% increase for those race car coins. It's something else. Something's going on with them. Isn't that something? And I think that's about it for the sales. Nothing really too remarkable. Nothing stands out. Native American dollar rolls. Look at that. That's from 2023. Native American 250 coin box from Philadelphia. Sold 21 with an increase of almost 2% there. Candy half dollar rolls, that's almost 1% at 86 right there. And that is it. Now let's go to the plus one. Bam! This is Psalm 32:10, folks. Many are the agonies of the wicked, but as for the one who trusts in the Lord, kindness surrounds him. So to one who trusts in the Lord, kindness surrounds him, meaning he knows the pain of his suffering is relieved by his awareness that the suffering is intended for their benefit. Think about that. Can you even wrap your head around that? So I guess it's a reminder to us, like, hey, I think more importantly, I think we should be grateful for what we have and who we have in our lives, and we should be appreciative of them and the things we have, no doubt about it, because it can all be taken away in an instant, couldn't it? Now, I don't know if it was my sickness or my ill feelings that make me feel this way or say this, but it definitely put things into perspective, and I don't think most people do appreciate what they have enough, because it could be gone today, tomorrow. You never know, right? So let's definitely be appreciative of what we have and who we have in our lives. And I think if we do that, our Creator will be very happy with us in the long run. Now, let's head over to 39's Fine 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Allman Brothers Band, Midnight Rider. This is a great song. I used to play the song on the jukebox when I was shooting pool. Do you love to shoot pool? I know I do. I love pool. That's fun. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you do like what you're seeing, well, sub the channel. It's free. Oh, and don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. I should probably say that in the beginning of the video, because who even watches it this far, this late in the video? You're probably all burned out by now. Anyway, Chad, thank you. Want to mention that Chad has reinvigorated my, I don't want to say spirit, but my interest in doing the morning live streams again. So I think this morning I'll have a morning live stream. And what I'd like to do is invite people up to talk about whatever their experiences are and whatever subject you want to talk about under the sun. So there it is, folks. Stacker out.